Hey everyone, welcome to Ned Plays Legend of Grimrock. I was checking out a few websites to see what games I wanted to try out next, and this is one that I kept on seeing pop up here and there, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try. And from what I've seen so far, looks pretty promising, but we'll see as we go along. This is the dungeon you have right now. You'll get more later on as different expansions come out. Difficulty. They give you a preset party as is. I'm going to go ahead and use that instead. I'm not going to create our characters because you can get pretty in-depth on creating your party, so no thanks. And this also just turns off auto mapping, which I'm not really too keen for the real experience or not, so I'm going to keep that on. And this is pretty much the backstory of what's going on with the characters in said story. A towering spire looms above the clouds, a weathered rock that has stood tall for ages, longer than histories of men have been written down. It is a desolate place now, only remembered when things need to be discarded or forgotten. An airstrip struggles to gain altitude as it floats towards the peak. Four prisoners bound by heavy chains emerge from the ship. The court accuses them of terrible treasonous deeds, but by the grace of the king, their crimes shall be forgiven atop Mount Grimrock. Their final trial is at hand. Numerous prisoners have received their pardons here, yet none have returned to live their life in freedom. They are at the very top of the world, and below them only darkness and justice awaits. As they plunge down the open maw at the peak, their crimes are absolved. Everyone before them has perished in the guts of the mountain, but will you be able to lead them through the dark and to freedom that awaits them at the base of Mount Grimrock? And pretty much, to sum it up in a kind of easy way, this plays like Adventures of D&D, Eye of the Beholder. You have your characters. The way you walk in the dungeon is like very like the game itself. And if you want to attack, you just like right-click the whatever their hands are. And since these are the front two, they can only attack in the front, because if you hit back here, it doesn't say they can't reach. The mage, from what I've seen, this is what I learned from the few minutes I played it. You click on the symbols, and I'm pretty sure you can like merge them later and cast. And let me see here. And the only reason I guess he can learn fire, because when I was going through the stats, he's already spent his 2 default points into fire magic. When you're creating your character, if you choose to create your party, you could choose whatever you want to, but fireball is pretty much the most basics of spells, I'm guessing. And like I said, and then those who want to see the tutorial, you could pause the video to read this if you want. Alrighty, and like I said, I already played a few minutes of this game. Like here, you read this. Choose your fate. Perish in the cell or pick up the torch. And you could hand it to one of your guys. Now, when I was playing this, I haven't run into any monsters yet, but at least I know how to do it. Because like I said, it's just D&D. You just kind of hit that. And I'll tell you about where I stopped before I decided to record this. Let's see, picking up some gear for your guy first. Here's your attack and your accuracy. Attack goes up, actually goes down, of course. I stopped pretty much when I got to a key. Let's see, if you step on this pressure plate, the door goes up, but of course, back down. So you're going to put it down here, so it stays on the pressure plate. I think there was a key over here. Yeah, that's the bronze key. And pretty much right outside the door is when I stopped. Now I give her the rock because she can't reach normally, but if you get the rock, you can toss it. And she usually picks it up right off the bat. I've seen it when I was messing around before I started recording. I threw it, and on the floor she would pick it up sometimes, and other times you actually had to click on it again and re-equip it. I do not know why. And this is where I stopped here. Alright, I meant to use it, not throw it at the door. Yeah, this will work. Okay, this is all new to me now. Alright, new key. Nothing there. Wonder if that symbol means anything. More markings. Loose rock. Loose rock. Loose rock. There's not any other rocks on the floor. Loose rock. Is it on this? Loose rock. Hey. Loose rock. I see what they did there. And I'm guessing that's the key that we need. Okay, there's nothing here yet. Surprised you haven't run into any monsters. Now that's the one thing I hate about the mage. I don't know if there's like a hotkey you could set. Because I hate that you have to click on his hands, click on the spell, and then cast it. That's like, that takes too long, I think. And boots. Give it to the warrior for now. Ooh, weapon. Okay, attack 3. That actually would be probably good for the rogue, but I don't want her in the front lines yet. Leather pants, leather boots. I don't see any more hidden items. I'm all looking at the walls now too for any more loose rocks. Ooh, what's that? Throwing knife. And if you want to check out the map, I found it. You just click on this. Looks like it's going pretty well so far. Looks like I'm not really missing anything. This is all the little beginning area. Can't reach. Yeah, that's really annoying. Picked up the rock. Another key. I really hate when they go into these large. Okay. I'm about to say, I really hate when you just keep walking and walking and just like you're just gonna end up being lost. Okay, I definitely give her those. Actually, no. Let's keep gearing up our main guys. Loincloth. Only the most self-confident of warriors can be seen on the battlefield wearing nothing but this garment. Attack power is +1. I'll just give it to her for right now, because she's just going to be attacking from the back. I wonder if that affects her throwing. There we go. Did you see that? I saw like a shadow walk across. I don't know if it's just like a... There you are. Come on. Yeah, that mage is really annoying. Snail slice. Yeah, you gotta feed him. All actions you do consumes food. The bar turns yellow when you're hungry, but there's no penalty for it at this stage. If you're starving, the bar turns red and you don't regen health and energy. Alright, so we're doing pretty good right now. Got my rocks. To close the pit, something needs to fly. Oh, I'm gonna lose a rock though. 'Cause if I pick it up, I won't be able to cross. Aw, I'm sad. Hey, another rock. Pit root bread. Right click to use. Consumable, consumable. Let's see here. Did I already go down there? I think that's where I got all the other equipment. Yeah, I already went down there. Oh, this ain't good. Actually, let me save it here, guys. So, because I wanna do some more stuff off screen to make sure I'm equipping all my characters right now. I also want to see about reading some hotkeys about it. So, anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.